We're almost needing to rest again. Are we overweight? Not yet. Probably close though, right? About 30 pounds. Okay. Alright. We're done exploring this island. Let's go to the thing. I'm glad that the text over my ship disappeared. Yesterday it was just stuck with text over the top of my ship. Looks like saving and loading fixed that problem. Master cook. We do mead pike, tuna with olives. Let's do tuna with olives because we don't have any. Let's do bear stew. And let's do mead pike. And let's do 3 of the broker's tables. And another mead pike. Fantastic. Go here. Insufficient resources. Let's instead go for Ediranian wine and Josenberg wine. Get that knowledge point. Hell yeah. We need to eat. That's what's going on here. Constitution, strength dex. 10% equipment from battle. Crit damage. Run duration. Ship stuff. Run speed purchase. Damage for debuffs. Reputation gains. And we'll save the delicious one for when we're in town. Burn some coal and rest. Excellent. You research this. What's up, Taurus? Look at this beauty. By the beast's fangs, the price of this armor must be absolutely extravagant. He's the first one wearing Arcadian armor. And this is what comes up. You could buy a fine pony for the cost of this fabric alone. Imagine yourself parading so you can get inspired for a little while. The proud status. Each time this unit deals a critical hit, they gain 1 valor point. Or protection status. Damage reduced by 30%. Well, you've already got damage reduced by 30% on engagement, so let's give you the critical hit valor point. That seems good. And we got a valor point on rest. Or a knowledge point on rest. So I could do cannibalism. Could learn tent, giving us more valor points. Could do campfire for more influence, but our influence is out of control. Impaling stake is also influence. Could learn food. I could learn to do salted shark, prawns, tuna. Let's learn the tuna. We have 24 days of food. We can wait on that. Let's instead learn tent. And let's go ahead and make that now. Master Tinkerer achieved. This is a big deal. This is huge, because now we can take our Master Tinkerer and we can dismantle all of these helmets. Giving us all of their stats. Keep this one. Let's keep that one. And the rest can go, right? Dismantle. So now we can get all of these stamps. So we can apply these stamps to other helmets now, replacing their effects. So if there's someone that has a stamp that doesn't do anything, Like this one here I never use. Anticoagulant weapon, which makes them bleed. All attacks apply bleeding. I never use that. So instead I could put something else into the mix. At the start of the round, if this unit engaged, they get inspiration. That's interesting. Damage is increased by 10% for each debuff on the target. I think I want that for you. Can't be slowed down or blacked out. But instead we can make it so that you do 10% damage for every debuff applied to the target. And you apply 3 debuffs, so that increases 30% right there. Let's put the stamp on you. I never use the Inquisition lighter, so we can put something on this guy as well. We could increase damage by 25% against poisoned units. This guy doesn't do poisoning. As long as this unit has no guard, they gain 2 rage every time they are attacked. Not useful. Damage is increased by 20% if this unit has no debuff. That is very useful. That's a straight up 20% damage increase. Until he gets some sort of debuff. We could also do every time this unit lands a critical hit, they gain 5% damage for the rest of the fight. Yes, that's even better. Archer has enhanced visibility, which is great. Yours is fine. Fragility or vulnerability, okay. Brotherhood charisma kind of sucks. Maybe we wait on the rest of these. You could use something, right? %20 increased damage if you have no debuffs. Sure. That's gonna really turn up the DPS on him. Alright, I think we're good. Hell yeah. Alright. Big upgrades there, but we had to do it. The wind is against us, and we are now wanted by the coppers again. Hopefully we can get past them for 20 clicks. The wind is kind of behind us. There's an enemy over here somewhere that we're supposed to be tackling. Where is he? Got some seaweed. Also, there's like these little dark channels of fish. If you run your boat along these channels of fish, you'll just collect a bunch of fish passively. That's something that people are interested in or need. We're gonna get caught by these cops here. Go after these guys. Alright. Take on these enemies, kill them for the reward, and then we'll go turn that in. That's a lot of dudes. 33. 33 guys. Walk into a bar. Taurus right in the middle. Stan, come over here because you got long range. Ferocious Wolf, get in the front. Hackert and Grant in the back. Alright, Taurus. Move speed. Damage. Jump in. Attack. Let's see if we can knock 2 of these guys off the boat. No? Only one of these guys? I'll take it. Archer comes in, can't do anything, passes. Wolf goes in, bites somebody's face off. Goes after the tank. Goes after the captain. Okay. Interesting. Who should we go in with? Guess we go in with Imbert. Okay. Kills the captain. Runs over the other guy. Just absolutely murders folks. Yeah, I guess we'll just move back and pass. Big damage. Who's going next? This guy, way over here. I can't reach him. Closest person I can reach right now is this guy. Pass. Bear's going in to do some crazy damage. Almost got a kill. Tyrion. Go here. Wail on some folks. Move here. Bring all these enemies in. I get all four of these guys somehow. Cannot. Damn. Alright, let's move over here instead. Like right there. Pull these guys in. Still only get 3. Too bad. Pass. Enemy does nothing. Archer shoots at my wolf. Okay, we could get our boar in here. Triple hit. Attack this guy. Get him engaged. He misses Taurus. He dodged it. Shoots my wolf. Rude. Get over here and show people we won't take that crap from anybody. You are currently using which weapon? Allies nowhere near the enemy. Okay. Shoot that guy, getting a valor point, or getting a reload. Swap weapons, shoot this guy, reload twice. Swap weapons. Shoot that guy for a crit. He's dead. Run over here. Shoot this guy in the face. Remove him from combat. Move back. Reposition. Come back down here. Be safe. Stand next to your friend. Get a valor point. Lighteric is using this weapon. Next enemy to go is who? This shipwrecker way over here. Roman. Come over here. Aim. Do a buttload of damage to these guys. That's a lot of damage. Don't know if we could hit 2 enemies here. I don't know if it's worth running up. Pass. Okay, this archer shoots who? Shoots his friend. I'm okay with that. Who's next? Send in Siri, I think. Come on in, girl. Get a couple of kills. Go over here. Kill these guys. Bro. Pass. This unit runs over here and attacks my wolf. Wolf is at 7 HP. Not liking the wolf taking damage. Buccaneer's going next. He can't reach us. Grant can't get in to do things. Kestrel can. Kestrel can come over here and ruin some people. 355. Let him go. Kill our wolf. 3-star heavy armor. Level 9. And a crossbow.
You are wanted for many crimes. We won't let you go until you've paid your debt to the Belerion people.
Theft in the tracker's camp. Great. Theft in library. Theft in merchant caravan. We just pay them to go away. $62. Yeah, sure.
Wise decision, mercenary.
I am 62 to go away. Leave me alone. To the Dia. Our sails down. Let's go. We have the wind in our back, which is good. There's an island to the left. Let's go over here and check this out. This might even be the island with Tebessa. If it is, I think that's another city. Yep, Tebessa Island. Hell yeah. Let's check in with these guys. forge. Forge here also
Young
sells
people today
Arcadian
don't know
steel.
what it's like to live with fear in the pit of their stomach. They are ready to set out.
Okay. Let's do Kestrel. No level 11s, right? Just a medium. Okay. You make a Hasura brooch. Plus 10% or plus 10 strength, minus 9 armor. Yeah, make that. Who gets that? Maybe we give it to Taurus. We'll give the regeneration oil to our boy here. And we'll give the crazy sword to Lighterick, I think. More damage, and he hits twice. It's not really good for him because he needs to be in melee to use that. Okay, we'll stick with our old sword. Level 9 heavy armor. Slightly better. More crit damage. Put this stuff back in. Need the Hasura brooch on Taurus. Plus 10 strength. The other brooch is made how? Need a shark tooth. That'll probably be hard to find. Let's make 3 of these crit strength layers. Let's put them into you. Great. Now we can put these other ones somewhere else. You're good. Maybe we take them out of Kestrel, give Kestrel the normal serpent ones, and we give Tyrion the high ones. Bring his crit to 40%. Seems good. Okay, Inquisitor. You're good. You're fine. Lighterick. Let's give you 2 of these, I guess. Anybody else need strength? Not really. Maybe we take it out of the guy who has the move speed one? Yeah. Give you strength crit, strength armor, strength armor. Great. What else we got here? Fisherman's Market. Who are you?
After lengthy negotiations, I've agreed to let my daughter join the guard. It's better than the smugglers, anyway.
Okay. Bethis?
Hearing what my daughter had to say about you, I've changed my mind. Mercenary work is the way forward. I even paid her way to Gothenburg so she could join the Brotherhood.
Who are you?
Having children comes with too many restrictions and worries. Look at me. Do I look happy and free?
Not really, no. Let's grab some Ray. How do you?
I must thank you, mercenaries. It was only through our meeting that I realized an adventurer's life isn't for me.
So, having him return home, we got a vendor out of it. Pretty good.
Thanks to our dear's good work, this island has been relatively spared from pirate attacks. But instead of thanking her, our young people complain of boredom.
That's what young people be doing these days. Complaining. I complain all the time. Get off my lawn. Do they listen? No. No, they don't. Get rid of some of the pastas. We'll keep the human remains. We'll sell the venison skewers. We'll sell some of the hemp tea. Sell some of this heavy ass seaweed. Get the money rolling in. Sell some bream. Don't need that many. Alright, everything else good? $31 fins. That's 60 Saurian scales. Let's drop this down to like 30. Got a bunch of grease. We got 109 cloth. Let's drop that down. Like 70. Sell the old rhyme steel axe. All these trash items. Okay. Wild. Anybody need armor layers on the dexterity side? You could have +2 movement. Okay. Great. And I think we're done with the market. Out to the Dia. These are just books to read. Yeah. Talk to the Dia.
Do you know why the pirates never attack this island, mercenaries?
Because you're bald angry?
Because we track them,
Oh.
capture them. We force them to tell us where their hideouts are, then destroy them.
Yeah,
The other Dias are happy to just steer away from their shores. But as far as I'm concerned, that's a cowardly attitude.
I feel like she's a dominatrix.
I'd never let someone rip me off without reacting. The crown belongs to Tebessa. And I'll kill every bandit and pirate in the archipelago if that's what it takes to get it back!
You seem angry. Good luck with your anger issues, lady. Looks like we're done here. Look around this island. Jeez, we're fast. Dude, we are like Lightning McQueen fast. It's a little serious. Coco, I ignored your question yesterday. I'm sorry. I must have missed some stuff on my pad. How you doing, Stan? Guessing my chat is a little bugged out because it didn't give me information about new stuff coming in. Does the game have an ending? Coco asks. Yes, the game has an ending, but it's not like you kill the final boss and then you're just done. The ending is these paths. Once you get to level 12 in any of these paths, you can roll the credits. Technically, these are different endings that you can have for your troop. Like, when I chose my backstory for this playthrough, the special troop challenges are under Power and Glory. Once you reach level 12 on any of these paths, you get an end credits option. You can roll that in credits, but after the credits roll, you can just keep playing. So even though you can beat the paths and roll the credits, the sandbox game keeps going, and you can just keep going until you do everything in the game. And at that point, when there's nothing left to do, then you can say you've done it all. But yeah, typically you could get to just 12 power and glory, roll the end credits, and you beat it. So typically in all of my playthroughs, I just get all these to 12, and then I consider that to be successful. And if I want to do more stuff after that, I can. Dan says crafted is more like a stopgap when you don't have all the armor you want to or need to. True. There's certain breakpoints. Level 2, you get your first crafted armor, and then every 3 levels after that. So 2, 5, 8, 11, 14 are the different tiers of armor that you can make or find. And you play with other real people. You can do a co-op where if you play co-op, you'll control some units and you can give the other player, because it's going to have a host and a client. So the host will control the units, and then the client, you can give control to them, and you'll see they control, like, you know, half the people, and you control half the people, and you can work together like that. And when you have a co-op, you have your little troop that's running around, or the people you control, and they have their troop that you can see, have them running around in other places that they control. And each person can loot individually and share resources in between.
My daughter could have married a guard or a priest, but no, she had to fall for a miller.
Yeah, each person moves separately around on the world map.
Look at that incompetent fool.
You can only interact with certain things if both people are within a certain proximity. So, like if you go into the sheepfold and you start interacting with stuff there, the other person has to be so close or at the same location to interact with things there. On the world map, you can loot things that are like tents and, you know, iron and stuff on the map. You can just run over and pick it up. But if you actually go into a location, you have to have the other person there to interact. That way you guys can see what's going on together.
My husband is really getting carried away. After all, he didn't marry my mother.
Yeah, and you can free swap control of units. Who are you?
I'm trying to impress my mother-in-law by making a meal from her homeland, but I don't know much about Irian cuisine. You travel a lot. Surely you know what they eat. Could you show me how to make one of their traditional dishes?
Okay.
I'll trade you for a Belerion recipe.
Ooh. Souvenirs of art. Can I do that? Let me see if I have the materials to make that. I don't think I do. Co-op is not the dev's main focus, correct. So it can be somewhat buggy at times. I can understand that. Yeah, the game is great as an individual sandbox. I think co-op drags it down a little bit, but it's kind of fun to play with friends every once in a while because you can get into some weird stuff because your movements aren't optimized between the two of you. Because one person's idea might not be the other person's idea in combat or what have you. We need to do cooking. Feasts, souvenirs, we can make it. Let's go ahead and make it. Great. Let's go back into the mill and give this guy his souvenirs.
You travel a lot. Surely Well, that doesn't look easy to make. I'd better get started right away. Here's my family recipe.
Ooh, the
It's
King's
delicious
Feast.
with a splash of rum.
King's Feast. Hell yeah. Dude. King's Feast is like the ultimate feasting thing, right? It gives 20% movement in snow. 20% wanted if movement... If the troop is wanted, movement in snow increases by 20%. So that's 40% in snow. Rounds after a battle in snow, 5%. Influence in snow, 5%. Nice. not good for this region because it's all summer, sunshine, and bikinis here. Get away from these pirates. Find this here. Oh, we gotta rest. Don't find me. Don't find me. Rest. This is gonna be bad. 80% danger. Right. Let's do surf and turf on a stick. Sure. Ooh. Cook some tuna with olives. More surf and turf on a stick. Bear stew. We are having a hard time keeping mushrooms on us. These are good. 80% danger. Constitution. 10% equipment from combat. Critical damage. Run speed. Constitution by 20%. Ship stuff. More ship stuff. Well fed. Reputation gain. Burn some wood. Get ready for the fireworks. We got attacked by Saurian. A ferocious Saurian. The hunt. The hunted becomes the hunter. Okay. This animal group starts the fight with surprise. So now that they've attacked us, do both sides start with surprise? Interesting. Who starts with surprise? Everybody. Everybody's surprised. Oh, it's a battle. Both sides take 10% increased damage. Cool. We have a ferocious Saurian here. We could capture this lizard. These are kind of funny because they hit your own team a lot, and they have a chance to spawn baby versions of themselves, which is kind of funny. So every time you rest, you have a chance to spawn lizards. So you could just end up with just a buttload of lizards. Problem is, though, they do smack your people and their people a lot with their tail swipes. So I think if I ended up owning one of these, I'd have to control it. What do you guys think? Should I capture the lizard or no? Lizard, 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 lizard. Send our big bear over here to get beat up on. Send Hammy over here. He likes to get beat up on too. Send in Tyrion. Get in here and smack some enemies. Let's see. Where is our captain? There he is. And let's get another guy over here at the bottom. Loringik, I'll put you down here. Just kidding. There we go. All right. Maybe we start off like this. Come here. Get like 5 enemies. Killed one. Okay. Let's aim. Kill 2 more. Capture 1. Just let it move in before you unit, so it's less likely to hit some of yours. I mean, sometimes you don't get the choice. Sometimes it goes late in the round. Take the lizard to the snow and bring the bear to the tropics. Invasive species, indeed. Wolf eats one. Did I kill the ferocious one? No, I didn't. I was about to say. Who's next? This guy down here is next. Both these guys down here are next. Hell yeah. Kill that one. Good job. Go over here and pass. Slaps the shit out of that one. Damn. Bonus. Over here. Attack this unit. Kill. Over here. Taunt this guy. Pull free. Pass. Tyrion, come over here. Kill. Tyrion kills 5. Could you imagine if you could get valor points for kills on executioners? Oh my god, it'd be so good. Let's come down here. Smack these guys. Kills another one. Okay, pass. Ouch. Rude. Saurian's going next. Let's go in with lighter. Edge. Reload. Kill that guy. Reload. Shoot that guy. Great. Reload. Great. You're a badass. Pass. Gunners, baby. Gunners. Run in here. Ovation. Increase damage. 400 damage one shot. Nice weapon, bro. You have riposte. We'll leave you there. Let's come in here. Big damage. Attack of opportunity, killing 2. Come over here. Killing 3. Come down here, killing 4 and 5. No, we're not going to let them go. They do have reinforcements coming, so we gotta be careful of that. Pass. Let's go after you. I'm afraid I'm going to kill this thing by accident. Yep. Killed it by accident. That's too bad. My bad. Pass. This will be Siri. Let's go in here. Killed that one. Run over here, kill both of these. Pass. The levels seems to be exponential. Do the high levels break 10k? 10k what? Like armor and defense and life and stuff? Double kill. Or double riposte kill. The highest I've seen is level 16. And the tanks have roughly 1,000 life. Just under. It's like 950 to 1,000 life. Does that answer your question? Enemies way down here going next. Let's go in with Ludic. Let's go like this. Let's do... shoot this guy, reload. Why didn't I reload? There was no allies within 4 meters. Swap weapons. Run back here. Tactical order. Pass. Get a valor point. Oh, have you seen units dealing 10k plus damage? I have units that can do unlimited... I've done builds that have a unit that can do unlimited damage as long as the movement... As long as that unit can move to the target, they can do unlimited damage. Other than that, the highest damage units I often build are Slayers, because the Slayers can hit 15 plus 5 plus 3 plus attacks of opportunity. So about 24, 25 times. And I think Slayers are probably the highest damage output besides that other build. But the other build is unlimited damage, so you can't really compare that to anything. Kill. Run down here. You've seen 10k plus in one hit from an AoE archer? Interesting. The highest damage I've seen in a single shot was like 22 or 2800 from a machinist. And that was 2800 to each unit. And I've also had AoE attacks from... I've probably done over 10k on a machinist in a single shot. I've probably done over 10k on a halberdier in one shot. But that was hitting, 4 or 5 units at a time. If you just like big damage numbers. Vidarat hits level 12. You need to calm it down, bro. Strength. Maybe we take a couple carcasses. Like 25. Exceptional talent. Interesting. We finally rest. Take some of these carcasses for meat and grease. Bring that over. Master. You're good. Backstabber. Fantastic. Go to Tavern. See what this is. Exceptional talent. Does that mean you can make more dishes? No. Go to Tavern Management. Let's withdraw 100 coins. We have 15,000 coins. Seems like a lot. Nothing to do with rival taverns anymore. Fief. Everybody's happy at Fief. Great. We are low on trade goods. Talk to these people. See if they can upgrade my trade goods.
As soon as we first met, my lords, I knew we were cut from the same cloth. I trusted you immediately, and how right I was by sentling aid. You have made this fief into a land of plenty. We're as rich as the brokers. Even Gossenburg city pales in comparison to your fortune. The merchants of your fief are more eager to follow you than ever, and to provide you with their best advice.
I got what I was asking for. A permanent bonus to trade goods. 20%. And that fixed my problem. We have 1,200 knowledge. 1,200. Seems a bit excessive. I guess we can tax our people back to 30%. Yep. Cool. Done with all that. Fief is pretty much done. It's standing on its own now, which is all I really wanted it to do. Nothing else on this island, I believe. Anything down here before I skedaddle? A fishing spot and some immortal bloom. Ooh, 2 fishing spots. Don't mind if I do. I don't think you can catch sharks unless you're out at sea. It's the only time you can catch shark and tuna. It's deep sea fishing. We need shark teeth for one of our brooches. Yeah, you can do some pretty serious damage when you get to like 100% crit chance. You can do some pretty obscene things at 100% crit. And with Skelmar and Belerion DLCs, you can reach 100% crit chance pretty easy. Because you can get 45 just from armor. And the rest you can get from your helmet, your offhand, and your gear. Belt accessories. Yeah, it's slightly better because of the debuff you get isn't as severe. Trade-off is better. Where's my boat? There it is. Let's hop back in the boat. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the north and hunt down this ghost pack and everything else. Oh god, here comes a boss. Pirate Lord's coming after me. Let's dodge this attack and kill him. Level 12. Let's try to duel this guy. Hopefully I don't kill him by accident. I seem to do that a lot on my units. So with Pirate Lords, you can duel them. Taurus, I think we want you in the middle so that you can buff everybody. Great. Run down here and attack. Does region locked give you larger groups regardless of your troop size? No. Region locked is like, well, let me rephrase this. Region locked will still try to match your troops' power, but region locked is a set level range, and usually the group sizes are limited at a cap. So even if your troop gets bigger, they'll get bigger up to a certain size and then stop. For example, in region locked, I was max level. I went back to Ludern. Everybody else there was like level 7 to 8, and I was one-shotting them all. And the fights only lasted 3 seconds, literally. I'd go in, AoE the entire pack with my archer of like 12 people, and they would all just instantly die. And the fight would last 3 seconds. I'd zone in, pop my attack, everybody would die, and then they'd run, or the fight would be over. I can't AoE the captain because he'll just die. But I can come over here and wipe out all of these guys. Unless guard when you have high wanted. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe the guard is the exception. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be... Each location in region locked is a specific difficulty. Go here, I guess. Smack you guys. Kill this guy. Smack the guy behind you. Hell yeah. Pass. Bear runs in. Kills this guy. Or not. That was a tank. That's why. Jump in and say hello. Run over here, I guess. And taunt that archer. Yeah, I don't know. In my region locked run, I had way more people than the region would often spawn. It's a lot of enemies. Let's see. Theory, you come in. Not you. Okay. Okay. All right. Pass. I was over here to attack my bear. I'm going to have to run this from this and go get more people because it sucks now. You'll have to gear them all out too. Yeah. As soon as you get access to the next tier of gear, you should definitely do that. Run over here. That unit, kill. Attack him. Move aside. Kill this guy. Go over here. Pass. Attack Siri. Get riposte. I guess I need to go for the duel. You do not have glorious. Let's go for you. Embart. Up to here. Okay. Come here. We'll use intervention. Kill that guy. Move here. Come this way. Pass. Boss goes, pulls in Siri and runs away. Okay. Attacks my bear. Sure. Alright, let's duel this guy. Shoot Siri. For a lot. Ouch. Arya, your turn to become glorious. Want this dude. Start a duel. Alright, here we go. She's got 4 HP. She starts with the upper hand. I think she's going to attack. Gonna taunt. Ow.
Is that all you've got?
So she can't attack. Let's attack. She blocks. Hits me again.
You couldn't hit me if I were tied to a tree.
Okay. Can't attack me. I'm gonna taunt. She becomes vexed. This is bad. I'm gonna parry. Okay. I have to hit her 4 times in a row here.
Is that all you've got?
So she could taunt me, but I'm gonna hit her. I have the upper hand. What? She blocked. Rude. Ow. You know what? Get back in here. That was annoying. Come over here. Kill this unit. Or 2. 2 works too. Pass. Okay, we gotta be careful of our girl. You have glorious? You do not. Get in here. Start a duel.
Get off my territory!
She has the upper hand. We have to taunt.
You couldn't hit me if I were tied to a tree.
Parry. He gets the upper hand. God damn it.
Get off my territory!
Attack. She wins the trade. This sucks ass, dude.
You couldn't hit me if I were tied to a
Taunt.
tree.
Comes vexed. God damn you. Attack. She blocks. Hits me.
You couldn't hit me if I were tied to a tree.
Parry. Gets the upper hand.
Get off my territory.
I think I lose this no matter which one I choose now. This lady's a bitch. Oh, my guys got knocked off. Stupid freaking captain. I could just kill her, but that's less fun. Come over here. Raise this dude up. Start a duel. The fact that she starts with the upper hand is such a
Get off my
stupid
territory.
freaking thing. Get off my territory. She's going to attack me. She has the upper hand, so this doesn't work.